What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3, the Legendary Edition. I'm your boy, Chris Zilla. Had to take a break. In the last episode, we did the first and second act of the Leviathan DLC. And I feel like there was so much to digest, so much going on. I had to take a break. But we're going to finish it in this episode. Just a little recap. We went to Dr. Bryson's lab. His assistant seemed indoctrinated, murdered his boss. So we went to go find out what was going on. And now we're going to team up with his daughter to see what Leviathan really is. Is it a Reaper? Who knows? Just want to check out some of our weapons here. I feel like the Phalanx is a pretty decent option for a sidearm. I am liking the taking off the smart choke, to be quite honest. Like, we don't really need to use the piranha from range. You need that wide pellet spread, so if you've been following this build and trying to replicate it, I think you'll have so much more success taking off the smart choke and putting something on like the ultralight materials, so you can have a sidearm for in case you have like some long range engagements, which are very rare for this class. I don't think you can use any other sidearm other than the Phalanx and the Predator at that point, unless you get your ultralight materials up. Actually, let's go see if there are any for the shotgun in the store, because we have two. We're at rank 2 for both of them, which means I know I've missed them. And as thorough as we've looked, as thorough as we've thought we've been, I just didn't run into them. It's crazy. I feel like I looked everywhere. I feel like I took my time, but no luck. Oh, ultralight materials, rank 3. Shotgun shredder. So let's see if we can put in the Carnifex. We can do the Acolyte, but I don't like the recharge. Nope, still can't put the Carnifex. Crazy. But yeah, the Phalanx isn't bad. Not bad at all. So I don't mind having it. In terms of gear, I've pretty much went with all either shield strength or power recharge speed. I mean, we have so much power recharge, not only from our gear and abilities, but also with the whatchamacallit, the Liara upgrades. Alright, let's continue on this mission. So back to Dr. Bryson's lab. Right. We left some fuel because we knew we'd be traveling back. Yep. Yeah, anytime I enter a system and I find fuel in that first solar system, I leave it because I know I'll be back and we'll need fuel. So yeah, this DLC has been pretty intense in terms of like atmosphere, the writing, the combat. The combat's been okay. Liking it's a different feel. I said it like in 3 different episodes. BioWare should do horror. I think they'd be really successful with it.
Hello? Anne? Are you here?
Yeah, we just told her that her dad was murdered.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
I remember being afraid of the dark when I was a kid. But as you grow older, it's just not scary anymore. You know? It's only the absence of light. Because people just don't like not knowing. Should we look around before we... I feel like there's no need to. But seeing as how I just said we probably missed...
Hey, loco. Need a hand?
Things. Oh, what the heck? You here? What are you doing here?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm sorry we don't bring you out often. You just don't fit my playstyle. Honestly, he's a good tank. Especially with fortification. You can honestly put him out in the front lines. Like a Krogan. Treat him like a Krogan. You think we should bring him out?
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
This thing's got to be powerful if it's able to do that.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God. He'd have hated dying here.
Must be rough having a parent that's like more dedicated to their work than the family. I don't know, it's a tough balance, especially if you're maybe doing something important. Hard, tough decisions.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great. Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice. You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
Nice. We could actually have that in our cabin.
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, This thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie,
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
you sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Man.
Not letting her die.
Anne. Anne, are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
That was crazy. I can't imagine letting her die, like... She's gone through enough. Just double check everything here. And I'm pretty sure we're out of here. Back to the Normandy. I feel like we should bring James. You know? He's been sitting in the cargo bay this entire game, pretty much.
Commander?
My goodness. I want to check our this controller drift is so annoying. Our total military strength. So we picked up a few assets along the way. I'll be quite pleased if we are at least 7,500. Oh man, we're right there, right there. That means we've only picked up like 100 something. I know Omega has assets too. Maybe we can recruit this Leviathan, and that's assets towards your total military strength. Okay, so we go. Man, there's like the Reapers are everywhere. Been everywhere though. Just gonna check here. those assets. Like, where did this thing come from? I thought we searched it.
I found something.
Okay. Some fuel. It's gotta be a planet hidden. A small planet, maybe? Nope. Here we go. It's an asteroid. Forge a labor team. Okay. So another asset. Man, we're so close. That thing's probably only worth like 5 or 10 points. Yeah. Hopefully, whatever this Leviathan thing is, it will provide us with a little bit more points. I'm just gonna go scan for Leviathan. We can always pick up those extra assets after the mission, or off screen. Side Tofit. Okay, so it could be either. Man, there's 3 of them. I got it right the first time during the first act. Maybe we'll do it again.
Signal confirmed.
It's this way. Search unsuccessful.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
At least give us a war asset. Extra rations. Now, if I were to guess,
Reapers eluded.
it's probably on the bottom one. So, I'm gonna check over yonder. And we're low on fuel. And hopefully we can pick up an asset.
I found something.
Oh, I think it's here. Because no Reapers came out. Yep.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Okay. I want to search that other... Oh, we're gonna run out of fuel. There's no fuel station here, right? Damn. That's okay, we'll just get teleported back and then we'll deal with it.
Signal confirmed.
Husk neural map. Oh man, okay. We don't have enough to get back to that system. We're gonna end up, yep. Fuel depot. I think there's one in the Krogan DMZ. The only reason I'm so worried about these assets because I'm not exactly sure the exact amount needed for the best ending, because before, back in the day, you had multiplayer to supplement any missing assets. Since they didn't add it to this game. We gotta make sure we are thorough. Okay. So back to this side Tofit. $21.81 Dysphonia. Dysphonia. Okay. I'm gonna bring James. He's been sitting back for far too long. What can I give him? I mean, I could also give him the Revenant, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give him the Revenant. Magazine capacity. Can have the Claymore too. You're basically just gonna use the Revenant. So I give him squad ammo, I remember. We're going headshots. And then ignite enemies with intermittent explosion that covers 2. Increase all the armor damages. So it's either ignite enemies. Oh, you either get the explosive burst or health and armor damage. I am gonna go with the health and armor damage because we don't have Garrus with the AP armor. We're gonna need it. Damage protection. I'm gonna make him as tanky as possible. Get the recharge penalty. Go full damage, recharge speed as well, and then we'll do damage. I think in the long run, you don't see too many armored enemies aside from for Reapers, aside from brutes. Ravagers. That's it. That's all you get. Warp ammo. Health and armor damage. Well, so what's better? I think overall we're gonna run the incendiary ammo because at least we can get some tech explosions. Here we go. Trying to find out what this thing is.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how Anne helped us locate it. Pretty spooky stuff.
Never seen anything like it. Can't imagine what's waiting for us down there.
Bryson's team called it a Reaper killer. From what we've seen, it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Sure, but now what? Let's suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want?
Nobody says we have to be friends with it. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible.
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres. But I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Oh boy. And we're stuck.
Everyone all right?
A little banged up, but I'm good.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
We're gonna run that.
Busted shit.
There's so many like
Could be
water,
Leviathan's last line of defense.
so many water planets in science fiction. Like, I think of the one in Star Wars, the new trilogy, Rise of Skywalker, where Rey fights Kylo Ren. What other water planets are there? Camino in Star Wars again. Oh, there's another water planet that I'm missing. The Argus. Datapad log Attenbrooks. The hull will hold, that's what they say. Whatever god watches over Ezo prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle? What's downed us in the first place? Kunshin says it was lightning. It was some kind of pulse. Directed energy weapon seems likely, but where could it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean is silent. Tonight the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. Oh yeah, the other planet is the one from Interstellar. You guys ever seen that masterpiece of a movie?
It's one of the artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
We're destroying that.
Any idea how old these are?
To get bones that clean. Real old.
Datapad log Shen Kunshan. Attempts to get airborne have failed every time. The damage done by the pulses, if you can call it damage, doesn't make physical sense. The connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengaged. This just beacon is likewise dead, but most of our electronics are still functioning. It doesn't seem to be a result of shielding. Without a distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies, and I think that's why the captain ordered us to collect rainwater and set up tents on the deck. Keeps us busy. Brooks has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. I would hate to be stranded on a planet like this. Why does he look so weird? The way they're holding the guns. I guess because he doesn't have it
Look up there!
fully out. What the?
They were right behind us!
Protect the shuttle!
What the? I didn't even look everywhere yet.
Roger that.
Whoops.
Cortez, situation. Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Holy.
Cortez. Almost there, Commander.
Shoot. Whoa. What are you guys doing?
Cortez, what happened to almost there? Had a development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Oh, the R's down. Need to bring her back up. Are they spawning behind us? Like how?
Yeah. Cortez, I need that bird in the air. Just a few seconds. Commander, on airborne. Give us some cover fire. Copy that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm on it.
Stop dying. There's an upgrade here. Oh, they're up there.
Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled. Yeah, Cortez is in trouble. Get to him. I'm on it. Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm on it.
I didn't realize you were all the way over there.
Understood.
Roger that. Okay, we're clear. Nice work, Commander.
Crazy.
But there's a development. We need to talk.
Oh, more ultralight materials. I was just saying. I missed so many of those. Yeah, I'm looking around because we picked up like 3. There's gotta be more. Like, we didn't even get a chance to finish looking. Is that Reaper still in the sky? Yep. What's this?
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
Nice looking machine. Bet it's a wreck.
The rations will hold us 2 days more. Brooks sent a drone to the bottom and it came up with bioluminescent plant life. None of it is edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done, but Romero and Mullins tried it anyway. They haven't stopped vomiting in their dehydration waste fresh water. We sent Kunshen's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres, some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped the other ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here now, would they? It's getting cold. Those things are not good. Ramos is our first death. He tried to throw one of the spheres overboard and something happened. Kunshan and maybe 3 or 4 others started beating like madmen. I wish I was quick enough to save him. They showed no remorse, not even comprehension. It's clear I am no longer in control. I held the funeral to keep order. The crew would have been at his body like wild dogs, too compromised. He will be tethered to the water to attract scavenging animals that we will catch for food. If he doesn't get a bite within 3 of this planet's days, we cut him loose as a water burial. We've sealed the trends off. They're dangerous, especially given the crew's mental state. My kingdom for a shark. Man, that's crazy. The crew went crazy, beat the guy to death, and then we're still so upset with the guy that they tied him to a boat so that they could attract predators to try and catch. I think that's everything. Sorry, Cortez. You know how it is. Check up here.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Why not have the Normandy pick us up?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Then we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for Team C exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, you should be good to go.
I'm game. We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you. Time's wasted.
Wait a second. Are we seriously saying you're gonna...
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I suppose we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Hydra missile. It's like we're fighting our way through it.
Roger that. Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come! Get another power cell, Shepard! We'll hold them off!
Coming.
Right away.
Kind of like having, shoot, I gotta put in the power cell. Does it matter which one? Oh, I guess it doesn't. Because... Thanks, buddy. Whoa. going prone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Man, we need to like go straight to the power cell. There's two of them. Looks like we're free to do this one.
Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
I'm on it.
Right away.
Man, I'm I'm taking too long.
Another power cell for you, Commander.
Gotta stop dying. There we go.
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. The neck is all yours. It should still have weapons capability. Get to that neck, Commander. We could use the help.
Okay, I'm going. Oh, I've run out of ammo anyway. Liara, man. Where's Liara? Oh, what? Where am I? Am I stuck? Why do I keep... What the heck is going on? The movement is so like clunky.
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Whoa. Hey, Commander, are you really serious about this plan?
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Shepard.
I'll be fine.
I'll come
Closing
back to
hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Man, the ocean terrifies me.
Looks good so far. Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
We're on our own. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Like, you're screwed if anything happens to that thing. No lights. Just gotta breathe slow. Not use up all the oxygen.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational. Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down.
It like automatically shoots flares.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Yep,
Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
I mean, if this thing breaks, the pressure alone will just kill you instantly. Can you look up? You can't.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Geronimo!
Can't see anything just yet. Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Can you use some of its energy? Is that where we're going? Whoa.
What is that?
You have
had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Dan. What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
Harbinger was the first Reaper.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
They like created their own Geth.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle for the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image, our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all.
I kind of see parallels between... There's so many Matrix parallels between like Neo and the Source. And then Shepard and Leviathan.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
So they're only gonna fight on this planet? It's better than nothing. indoctrinate the indoctrinated.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound!
What? Man, if that's all it takes, they could have destroyed all of them.
Shepard! Goddess! He's freezing! Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Don't ever do that again.
Sorry, where'd you?
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Anne. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Anne. And thanks for all your help. Shepard up.
Man. So those things were originally what the Reapers were.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Like, so many questions. Like, if those Leviathans or whatever they are so powerful, how did they ever let the Reapers like take control of them or destroy whatever was left of their species or force them to hide? Like, it took one Leviathan to like 2 seconds to destroy one Reaper. Very, very curious. Ooh, look at our total military strength. We have maxed it out. So no worries over here. I want to check out what the Leviathan enthrallment team. So a mixed species team of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. The team's major limiting factors are the small number of artifacts and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for fear of the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. Interesting. I kind of want to read all of this stuff. Maybe I'll do like an episode where I'm just like reading all codex and like war asset stuff, because they're pretty interesting. There's so many of them. And apparently you get even more with the Omega DLC. But yeah, like, man, that was crazy. Pretty awesome DLC. Very different than what BioWare's done in the past. Like, I guess all of their, like, this game is so amazing. From the base game to Citadel DLC. The Citadel DLC was so like funny and like heartfelt and action packed, and then this one was just like scary and intense and mysterious. I can't wait to see what Omega has in store for us. So we basically have Omega left to do, and then we'll throw the party at Anderson's apartment, or loft, or whatever that thing is, that giant enormous place, and then we'll finish off the game. I think there's probably 4 more. I keep saying 4 more episodes, but I think legitimately there's 4 more episodes. So appreciate you guys coming along for the journey. It's been a long 3 games, but so worthwhile to just experience this amazing epic all over again. It's like, this is one of the best things I've ever experienced, story wise. Like, it's up there for me with like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Like, I love this franchise so much, and I look forward to what BioWare does with it in the future. Maybe we'll play Andromeda. I don't know. Keep the Mass Effect theme kind of going. But thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Leave comments down below how you've been liking this series. If you're a huge Mass Effect fan, if you bought the Legendary Edition and are playing too, or if you're playing it for the first time. Also, if you have any like questions about like how to play the game, what classes to run, I'm open to talking about that stuff too. But thanks for your time. Love you all, and peace out.